Hello and welcome to today's video where we're going to be discussing why your fitness tracker could be halting your weight loss progress and what the fitness brands do not want to tell you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Nutritional, or you can just call me Alex. And please, before we go any further, if you're liking the content, do go ahead, give us a thumbs up, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and of course hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you do not miss out on any of the future videos, because there's so much to come. Thank you again for joining me. Let's dive straight in. Okay, so to start off today, I want to ask you a question. Why is it that you have a fitness tracker? I'm assuming because you're watching this video, you have a fitness tracker. Maybe it's a Garmin, maybe it's a Fitbit, Apple Watch, whatever it is, right? Something that tracks your energy expenditure, your exercise output, the number of calories you burn through your exercise, that tracked through that little piece of square on your wrist. Now in this video, I'm going to be speaking from my own experience, okay? So if this doesn't apply to you, then that is totally fine. But this is what I've experienced. So here's what I see 99% of the time when it comes to fitness trackers, okay? People's mentality, people's mindset and approach to using a fitness tracker is completely wrong. Let me explain. How many times have you seen someone go, oh, I burnt 500 calories on my, during my 20-minute workout, therefore I've got 500 calories tonight that I can eat in addition to, what I would normally eat. Or, oh, went on a walk and I burnt 400 calories. Great, that means I'm going to reward myself with a couple of slices of pizza, maybe some ice cream, maybe some cookies or something when I get back, right? Have you seen that, maybe experienced that? Maybe that's you, okay? Now it's this mentality of, oh, I'm expending energy through the exercise, through the day-to-day activities that I do, and therefore I can reward myself for doing those things, right? That is, in my opinion, completely incorrect in terms of your approach to utilizing those fitness trackers, those Apple Watches, those Fitbits, those Garmins that are on your wrist, okay? I want to clarify. The calories that your fitness tracker is showing you having expended during your exercise or even just walking around during the day, these are not extra calories. Okay, they're not additional calories that you've somehow additionally burnt. Okay, just because you've got a Fitbit or a Garmin, whatever it is, does not mean you're suddenly burning extra calories. Okay, consider when you did exercise before you had the fitness tracker, before you had the Fitbit, before you had an Apple Watch, whatever it is. Okay, what did you do after exercise? Did you just carry on as normal and maybe eat a standard evening meal? Maybe you had a little bit of a treat, but nothing too major. Okay, consider that. Now think, how are you acting differently now that you have this piece of software, this piece of technology that is informing you of how many calories you've expended through exercise, okay? What's the difference there? Because from my experience, what I've seen, and what I see way too much, is that people think, oh my goodness, like now that I've got this fitness tracker, I'm expending so many more calories than I thought before, okay? It says I burnt 500 calories going for a walk around the park, okay? So therefore, that must be additional calories, so therefore I'm going to consume those. Okay, now if we start to consume back those calories, those reward calories, if you will, that's when we really start to halt our progress, okay? Because if we're consuming this many calories normally, and then we go, oh, I earned an additional 200, 300, maybe 500 calories from my exercise because my Apple Watch is telling me so, we start to overconsume or reduce our calorie deficit. So if this is how many calories I expend in a day, this is how many calories I'm consuming. If I then start to reward myself, a little bit here and there, right? I'm reducing that calorie deficit. Okay, if those are equal, energy balance, if what I eat and what I use are equal, there'll be no change in mass, okay? There's no fat loss, there's no muscle gain, right? Key thing to realize here is that you're burning the same number of calories when you exercised before. It's just now you are aware of it. You're being told maybe numerically how many calories roughly you're burning, okay? They are not extra calories, and this is the main mindset shift that I want to get inside your head, okay? They are not extra calories just because you're being told that you're burning them, right? Now, do not get me wrong, fitness trackers can be an amazing piece of technology to help you further your health and fitness goals, okay? Let me explain how I would try and approach something like that if I was to get, say, an Apple Watch or some sort of Fitbit, something like that, okay? What I would do is I would use it as a way of measuring my progress. So if during a workout, normally I burn, say, 300 calories, during the next session or maybe the following week, I would try and beat that 300 calories. I'd try and beat maybe 320 calories, okay? And if every single session I can start to increase that a little bit more, increase the intensity, maybe the duration of my runs, right? Maybe it's showing me my heart rate and I want to drop that as low as I can when I'm resting, right? That's a great sign of physical fitness. I'm always looking and striving for progress. Is that making sense? Because if I'm trying to achieve these physical, maybe even these performance goals, okay, it's very likely that my expenditure is going up. I'm going to have better body composition, okay, more muscle mass, less fat mass. It's going to be great for my health. I'm going to be much less likely to have metabolic conditions, right? My overall health and well-being is going to be much better. okay, I'm probably going to be much fitter because I'm constantly striving for that progress. Okay, that's a really healthy mindset, a mentality to have towards these fitness trackers. Okay, I'm using it to monitor and give me a gauge of basically where my progress is at. Sort of give me, in a way, kind of competition to further myself every single session. Okay, for example, aside from fitness trackers, let's say I was doing a workout and I could do 10 press-ups. My mentality there is, next time I want to do 11. Okay, it's just one more, but if I can continue to make that sort of progress every week, week 1 it's 10, week 2 11, week 3 12. Right, where are you by week 20? Where are you by year number 3? Right, you could be doing so many press-ups or even different variations of press-ups, and if you keep striving for that progress, then you're very likely to have body composition changes, muscular changes, fat loss, the weight loss that you want. Then that's a very, very healthy mentality to have with fitness trackers, or even just tracking fitness any way at all. Okay, it doesn't even have to be with technology. Okay, but if you use a fitness tracker as an excuse, I've burnt another 500 calories. It's not another 500 calories. You burnt those anyway, right? You were going to do that exercise anyway, but you're just aware of, a guide, an estimate of how many calories you burnt during that session. Okay, you shouldn't then reward yourself. You should just carry on as normal. Okay, is that making sense? Do let me know in the comments below. Final point I want to make here is that number on the readout, that number on the screen that you're getting, can be out by at least 25%. Okay, potentially way more. Okay, 25% or more, these fitness trackers can be out by. Okay, and the reason for that is based on averages. We are not average human beings. Every single one of us is unique and individual. We are not averages. Okay, averages work great in terms of statistics, right? We have to create averages because we cannot deal with individual pieces of information. You are unique as an individual. Okay, if this fitness tracker tells you you're burning 500 calories doing a 20-minute run, right, that could be out by at least 25%. And then if you go and reward yourself for that 500 calories when actually you might have only burnt, say, 350, maybe even less, this is how your fitness tracker could be halting your weight loss. Okay, because you're rewarding yourself those calories when you've actually burnt them already. Right, you can't double track them. That is why fitness trackers can be, not necessarily, they can be perhaps a danger, perhaps slow down your progress, even if you don't want them to. Okay, but if you have the right mentality, the right mindset, and the right approach to using a fitness tracker, then I think they are super, super valuable. Okay, if you use it to constantly push your performance, to allow yourself to constantly strive to be better, to give you objective data that you can then try and beat and strive to improve over time, and that is a really, really healthy way to use something like a fitness tracker. Now, final point before we go. You may have heard the term total daily energy expenditure. Okay, total daily energy expenditure. Basically, as an average, total daily energy expenditure is how many calories on average we burn every single day. Okay, so you might work it out across a week because maybe you do running, say, 3 times a week. Maybe you go for a couple of walks here and there. Okay, but on some days, it's going to be higher when you're running. On other days, when you don't exercise, your expenditure is going to be lower. But on average, so today, I'm going to eat another 500 calories because I feel like I've earned it. I'm going to reward myself for those calories that I've burnt. Okay, do you see where the problem lies here? I'm rewarding myself for calories, but we've already accounted for those calories in your total daily energy expenditure. Okay, your TDEE said 2,000, but that accounted for all of your activity. So we can't push that up for more activity because we've already accounted for all of your activity within that number already. Okay, so if you then start to increase your caloric intake, you're double counting the exercise. So today, I'm going to eat another 500 calories because I feel like I've earned it. I'm going to reward myself for those calories that I've burnt. Okay? Do you see where the problem lies here? I'm rewarding myself for calories, but we've already accounted for those calories in your total daily energy expenditure. Okay? Your TDEE said 2,000, but that accounted for all of your activity. So we can't push that up for more activity because we've already accounted for all of your activity within that number already. Okay? So if you then start to increase your caloric intake, you're double counting the exercise, which then leads to stinted weight loss and halted progress. Okay, so it's really, really important because total daily energy expenditure incorporates your activity level. We cannot then add additional, we can't add that run on again. We can't double count that run just because you're now tracking it, right? Maybe tracking it slightly more accurately than perhaps you were, right? No, we cannot do that. Therefore, if we think that we want to reward ourselves for the number of calories that my Apple Watch is telling me that I've burnt today, That's the reason why fitness trackers can cause halting in your progress. Okay, does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much again for watching today's video. Really appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, do go ahead, check out some of the links below. I'm offering free personalized nutrition plans. Okay, they are incredible 17-page PDFs. They are literally amazing. The way that they work, there'll be a full page when you go and click the link below. A bit of an application form, just I want to learn a little bit more about you, make sure that it's the right thing for you. Then we can jump on the phone for like 45 minutes, even an hour. I can understand your situation in a bit more detail and offer some really personal, truly personal, custom approach nutrition plan for you. Okay, if that sounds like it's of interest, click the link below, and I really look forward to getting your application and getting on the phone and speaking to you soon. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again soon. If you haven't already joined, please do go ahead and join my free Facebook group where I go live doing cooking shows, doing Q&As. I'm even going to be doing home workouts in there and giving away my full workout guides, personalized nutrition plans, literally everything that you need to know is over in my group. Go ahead and click the link in the description. I look forward to seeing you over there. Right, I'll speak soon.